Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. I'm very tired. I'll show you what we did and what we're going to do. This here is going to be the burning pit, and we had stopped down and had a meal at Burger King. I don't know if that's advertising for them or whatever, but we stopped there and had lunch. The girls have been bringing this brush over, and what we're planning on doing is we're going to have a nice big old bonfire tonight. So that way we get rid of that, and just that way we can sit around and have a nice fire. And we're actually going to be doing s'mores this evening. And actually I'll do a quick video of that later once it gets dark and we get the fire going and stuff. But let me just kind of show you what we've been working on today. Working over here, working here. I've been working over here. It's kind of like a mishmash of everything. And so been buttoning that up, getting that there, working over here. I'm going to show you what the girls did too, where they've been stacking more of the wood, but we got a lot of smaller pieces all over. There's more over in this area that they got to get yet. And then I was actually over here working in here too. There was a tree that was leaned up against this one, and I didn't like the way it was leaned up, so I got that down. And actually this was it here, so I buttoned that, zipped that all up. Started working over in here. I've been a little bit all over the place today, just wherever I felt like working on. And I'm gonna actually show you something. And I think what we're going to do, like I said, I'm getting more ideas as I go along now. We still plan on building up over here. That has not changed. But what I am thinking about doing, let me go over here and show you. Now, here we are a week later. Oh, okay, raspberry bushes. Hello. All right, I'm going to show you this here. The water, see, it's still coming right down off the hill still, okay? So what I'm thinking about doing here is having to come down the hill, divert it over this way, okay? And over in here someplace, I'm not exactly sure because you can see it coming down from the hill over here as well. I think I'm going to dig this out, a nice great big area, and make a pond. And I think that would be really, really cool. Now, will that happen this year? I don't know. But I think that if we dug out a big hole there, so when the spring rains and the melt comes down off the hill like that, we just divert it down over to here, feed the pond. Now, like I said, this here is still flowing. Yes, dear. Okay, go ahead and play. Stay in earshot. Stay in earshot. Sorry, I had to talk to the kids. But see how it's coming right down here? It's been going for better than a week. Still coming down off the hill at a nice steady pace. So that would make for really a nice spring-fed pond, because whatever off the hill, and then you never know if we dig that up over here in that lower area, it might be, we might even hit an underground spring. This whole area is all full of springs. There's just everywhere is springs. So, so like I said, the game plan hasn't changed since the first 8 times I figured out what I was going to do. Eventually, up on the other side of here, in this area, dig into the hill more, flatten this whole thing out. In this area here is where I'm going to eventually build. Higher up the hill is where the wind turbine is going to be. Now I know I'm repeating myself, but if everybody, you know, some people maybe not have watched my videos and seen everything that I'm doing or talking about, but I felt really good today. My daughter and her friend were a tremendous help. I mean, they just really, they worked their little butts off, I can tell you. They did a good job. Just even pulling all this brush And like I said, you can see it starts there, and it's kind of a mishmash. Again, I have to take into consideration the 12-year-old little girls. So I let them work for a little bit, and then I let them play for a while. And there's a deer stand up over the hill, and they like to go up and hang out over there. So let me show you what else they were filling in over here, adding more wood here. They added more wood on top there. So slow and steady. I'm actually very pleased with what I got accomplished today. And you know, they're calling for rain later tonight. 30% chance of rain. Supposed to possibly have some rain in the morning. So we'll kind of just see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't, and if it doesn't, then I'm going to get up and I'm going to do some more work tomorrow. But you know, like I said, a little bit at a time. I also added more wood to the pile over here that's going to be split eventually. Right over here, I added more wood to this pile, and there's, like I said, there's more of the rounds up through in there that I got to put onto that pile. But you know what? It's a good start. I mean, if you look back at the first video I did today, and you saw how much was there and now how much is gone, it's actually quite a bit. And like I said, it's just one step at a time, and we're gonna have a really pleasant evening. And we went down and got the fixing for some s'mores, so we picked up, we brought graham crackers up with us, and we picked up chocolate and marshmallows down in town, and so that was what we did today, and we got some work done, and it was nice. And you know, so now it's real pleasant out. I think it hit 72 or 73 today. I'm actually sweating like a pig right now still, and it's starting to cool off. Feels good actually. It's supposedly only going to go down about 50 tonight, which will be real nice. Right now it's overcast. I don't know if you can see up there. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's overcast, it's cloudy, so I don't know if we're going to see any stars tonight or not. But you know, it's just you know, making progress. That's what it's all about. Okay, so what I'm going to do too. All right, so obviously you see this whole area is just a freaking wet mess, and obviously it's coming down off the hill, coming through over through here, coming out, going down, and then across the driveway. What I'm going to do in this area, this over here, I'm going to have my guy come in with his bulldozer, and I'm going to have him bring this down maybe 4 or 5 feet, okay? Dig in and take all that dirt that he's going to pull out of there, have him bring it over and put it into this area. So this makes this higher. It brings that down. Now this area over here, there's no water coming down the hill in this area. So I'm not concerned about making it too low over here, because that's going to be fine. But like I said, I think what we're going to do is we're going to down the hill and get that squared away. Eventually convert the water over here into a pond area. Like I said, I don't know how much I'm going to get done this year. You know, I mean, I have grandiose dreams of what I want. But I will tell you this, it will happen eventually. So it's one step at a time. What I do plan on doing over by where these trees are over here, eventually the solar panels they're going to go in this year. But I'm going to start out with a smaller, I have a Harbor Freight solar panel kit. It's only 45 watts, but it's going to be a start. I think I'm putting a small little building over there, house of batteries, the inverter and everything like that. Maybe have some plugs and stuff in there just for right now. Maybe 1 or 2 batteries to start, okay? And so that's the game plan for the beginning of it, just to get things started so I can come up here and I can have some juice to charge cell phones and, you know, run an air pump or whatever, something like that. I do have my generator, which I will be bringing up this year, obviously. So I'll have that, and I can always hook the generator into the camper to run the camper at night for a few hours before we go to bed, which would be a good thing. So I think that's going to be short-term goal. That's the game plan as far as that goes. So yeah, I'm going to be working on the building also this year. I'm going to have my stepfather come up and we're going to start working on that, just to button it up and make it, usable. So it's like I said, there's going to be a lot going on, and I'm going to share each step of the way with you guys, and it's going to be interesting. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of work, but like I said, we got a lot done today, and I'm real pleased with what we got done and what we got accomplished today. I mean, like I said, the girls were a huge help. We already have mosquitoes, so thank goodness for those. But yeah, so we're gonna get a fire going, and what I'll do is I'll do a quick video later, show you the fire, and we're gonna just kind of hang out and have a hopefully nice, pleasant evening, and that's gonna be it. So thanks for listening, and it's been, I'm gonna tell you what, it's been my dream for a long time. And if you go back and you look at my old videos from my old channel and the other place that I had, and actually the first couple videos from this channel were of the old place. I started up there, and that didn't work out because of the divorce and everything like that. But you know what? Now there's nothing holding me back from realizing my dream. The divorce is completely done, and this property is mine, and it's I see the potential of it. I really do, and it's awesome. I mean, I can't even begin to tell you how it feels when you have something that's yours, and you put the time and the effort into it to make it better, and you sweat and you work hard, and and you see the fruits of your labor. I mean, to me, that's what it's all about. The camper, it's a freaking huge camper. It's a 37-foot camper. It's paid for. I don't know nobody for that. My car is paid for. My motorcycle is paid for. The property, I have a small payment on the property. It was a 3-year deal. I gave her so much down. It's a 3-year deal, and I think I've already been paying for 7 months already, and I've actually been giving her more than she's been asking for. So it's I'll have it paid off in 2.5 years. So it'll be free and clear in 2.5 years. And it's just, and then I'm going to do things as I can, and so that's why it may take longer than I would have originally have thought, but it's coming. It's going to get there, and I am excited, and I'm jacked up. I'm ready to go. I mean, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of work, but now I'm rambling again. I have a tendency to ramble, and I apologize. But listen, everybody, have a great night. This is Saturday, the 11th, I believe, 12th, Saturday the 12th. So, listen, have a great night. I'll do a video later with the bonfire, and I'll show you how, we're just kind of sitting back and burning everything up and just having a good night. And, I'm going to hopefully get some more work done tomorrow, and then I'm going to go home tomorrow, and I'm going to ride my motorcycle and watch a little bit of the race. Go Kyle Busch. And I'll see you guys later. All right, have a great night. Thanks for listening. Prepper Nurse 1 out.